Hey guys, today I'll be talking about a new exotic fusion rifle in the Taken King, Telesto. Telesto is a random drop, not a quest reward. I personally got Telesto after using a 3 of coins buff and killing one of the Taken champions on Mars. Aesthetically, Telesto is one of the coolest looking guns in the game, in my opinion. It has a very Monte Carlo look, sporting the sleek white design, and also has some unique sounds to go with it. As far as normal weapon bonuses go, Telesto comes with Smart Drift Control, CQB Ballistics, and Smooth Ballistics. These are all personal preference. My favorite is Smart Drift Control. Next up, Telesto comes with Battle Runner. Kills grant brief bonus to sprint speed. Battle Runner doesn't only affect sprint speed though, it affects all movement speed, and I take advantage of the increased movement speed and strafing speed more than anything. Next up, we have Lightweight, Enhanced Battery, and Flared Magwell. Again, these are all personal preference, but since this weapon already has superb reload speed, I would recommend Enhanced Battery or Lightweight. But don't take my word for it, go with what you like. As far as exotic perks go, this weapon really has 2, and you don't have to choose between them. Coming default with Telesto, we have Unplanned Reprieve. Fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed Void Blast. At the end of the weapon tree, there's Harbinger Spark. Multi-kills with this weapon spawn Orbs of Light for your allies. Both of these bonuses are super awesome. When hitting an enemy with your Void Blast, the weapon will do very slight damage to the target and the blast will stick to them. Then the blasts detonate, doing good damage and doing it in a radius. This is where the multi-kill bonus comes in. Firing this weapon into large groups of enemies such as Thrall means a lot of multi-kills with one shot and a lot of orbs spawning for your allies. It's worth noting that killing more than 2 enemies in one blast doesn't spawn more than 1 orb, but still, the fact remains you'll be spawning a lot of orbs for your allies. In the Strike playlist, I was doubling my previous orb generation while using this weapon. This weapon is fun and very useful in all PvE content. Looking at the weapon in Crucible, I was pleasantly surprised. Since shotguns weren't nerfed much at all in 2.0, I figured that Telesto wouldn't be too terribly useful. But the quick charge rate and the really good stability made this weapon really cool in Crucible. Multi-kills were definitely possible, though for obvious reasons coming less often than in PvE content. Shooting a rushing shotgunner and jumping out of the way to see the void explosion behind you is particularly satisfying. I found myself using the old Thorn strategy of shooting a guy and moving on to the next target because I knew he would be dead approximately now. Another fun thing to do with this weapon is to fire it at a wall around a corner where you know there's an enemy. The blast will stick to the walls, floors, etc., so your target is close enough, you can get an awesome kill without them ever seeing you. This is really useful when it comes to people crouching around corners with shotguns. Also, the superb stability of this weapon means it's possible to get some range kills with it too. Overall, I really enjoyed using Telesto in all content. It looks and sounds exotic, not to mention feels exotic. This is one of the rare weapons that's really fun to use in pretty much everything, and feels like it has a place in every situation too. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Enemy